Welcome back, hey, if you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome. If you're here, welcome. My name is Jaykaciea and I'm not just kidding. Again, welcome back to my channel. If you clicked on this video, you probably saw Capricorn in the title. And let me disclaim, when you're looking at a specific zodiac sign for whatever reason, you need to look at what house or what planet that sign rules in. I have Capricorn in other placements in my chart, but I am a Capricorn sun, which is what most people associate when they think of traits or anything, you know, regarding a zodiac sign. So whether it's you or someone else, you need to look at where Capricorn is in that, you know, person's chart, and then apply the traits of the Capricorn to that specific, you know, what that planet rules or that house rules. So for example, Capricorn moon may not have the same traits as a Capricorn sun, because the moon and sun represent two different things. Hope that made sense. Let's get into the video. So a lot of people think Capricorns are obsessed with money, and depending on your level or your definition of success, that could be argued. However, our relationship with money is a bit more deep than others, and that's typically because as a Capricorn, we represent, you know, stability, grounding, earth, you know, just having that, you know, sense of security. So money, secure the bag. You see where I'm going here? And a lot of people say money can't buy you happiness, blah blah blah. No, it can. When you have enough money, you can do things that will make you happy. You know, someone that doesn't have as much money may not be able to go do things that make them happy, because as we all know, money makes the world go round, and a lot of the things that give us pleasure involve money or spending money. So no, we're not obsessed with money. We just know what money can do for us. Let me start there. Another misconception or thing that I hear often is, why do Capricorns have commitment issues? And again, this is where it's important to apply that to whatever planet or house, you know, Capricorn is ruled in. Because romantically, you know, some of us can be committed to a relationship, but when it comes to like activities, like daily activities, we like to try new things. We get bored very easily. We know there's more that, you know, is out there. There's more that can be done. Again, we're very practical, so we know if we can get our hands on it, it's possible. So if we don't feel successful at one thing, we're gonna go try something that we can be successful at. And if we're not, you know, as you can see, the cycle continues. So, you know, it's not that we're unstable or we have commitment issues. We just do not waste time on some shit that we know is not gonna work for us anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people settle for, you know, in jobs and things like that. I can't tell you how many jobs I've had. Like, I've had so many jobs. When I find a job that I like, a job that is secure, a job that pays well, a job where I'm, you know, not, granted, I do get stressed out at my job, my current job, any other, you know, most of the jobs I've had, which would be mostly why I would quit, or, you know, move on or just find something different. So no, we don't have commitment issues, you know, as a Capricorn alone. It's just, we know that we don't have to settle for some shit that we don't like. Just move on, find something different. When it comes to projects, you know, being creative, it's like if I mean, and we're pretty much, well, this might just be me, but I feel like I can be good at a lot of things, most things, once I learn it. And, you know, I may not finish that project because it got boring, just being honest. So I'm gonna go, you know, I'm not saying I completely dropped that last thing, but, you know, the next thing that I discover or that I want to do or try, that's just because I'm like, why not? You know what I mean? So no, we don't have commitment issues. We just like to try new things. Why are Capricorns so stuck up? Let me tell you, we're not stuck up. I mean, I can't speak for everybody. Speaking for myself. Everything I say in this video is me speaking for myself, but generally, come on now. It's not that we're stuck up. We don't go around certain places or people that we know we're not gonna fuck with. Like, why waste time in a situation? And again, we'll try, but if you never see us again, like if we show up to this party and we're not feeling the vibe because, you know, a person, you know, gave us a certain vibe or whatever, and that person's gonna be the next function, we're not gonna go. Like, I mean, for the most part, I'm not gonna go. And then it's like, oh, well, why didn't she come? She thinks she's too good for XYZ. No, nigga, I'm not finna waste my time, and I don't wanna hurt your feelings saying you were the reason I'm not there. It's like, I'd rather just not show up. I mean, some people are like bold like that. Just be like, nah, bitch, I'm not coming because of you. Excuse my language. But basically, it's not that we're stuck up. We just don't surround ourselves. We don't go around when we don't feel not only welcome, we don't feel welcome. It just doesn't feel right to us. So no, we're not stuck up. You know, in certain situations, we have standards. We have boundaries, like most people should. And so, no, we're not stuck up. We just don't fuck with situations where we don't feel welcome or it just doesn't feel right. So that's that. Get up off us, man. Get up off me. Why are Capricorns so negative? Listen, we're not negative. You could call it pessimistic, negative, whatever you want. We're realistic. Let's replace negative and pessimistic with realistic. If you're sick, I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff. Like, depending on my relationship with you, and you know, depending on what you're going through, if it's like mental health, I'm not gonna be like really cold and, you know, just disregarding your feelings. But if it's some like real life shit, you know, like you gotta hear from somebody, I'm gonna tell you, you know, what it is. If it comes off negative, reflect. Why do you think it's negative? And I'm not like, ugh, this is kind of giving into the whole like cliche thing, but it's true. Like, I'm not about to sit there and tell you, you know, everything is okay when it's some shit you're doing to cause the rift or to cause the issue. It's like internalize. Well, in a situation where somebody's like, oh my gosh, you know, oh, I can't find a good man. It's like, what kind of man are you going for? Are you dating the same type of man that hurt your feelings over and over again and you expect something different? It's kind of delusional, but you know, can't say that because then I'm a pessimist or I'm negative or I'm whatever. We're just realistic, bro. And we don't, just like we don't like to waste our time, we don't want you to waste your time. If we care about you, like if I don't care about you, I don't care what the fuck you do, I'm gonna just nod my head and smile, because that's all that I feel like is necessary. But if it's somebody I care about and I want to see do better, I'm gonna, after a while, like I'll let you vent and I'll let you, you know, go through it because that's important. But I'm gonna tell you like it is, because if you're gonna sit here and complain to me about something, I don't want to hear it if you're not trying. And if you're not trying, that means somebody's got to give. Most of the time we need to hear something the hard way or learn it the hard way or be scared to, you know, change. And it's like, it's not my job to teach you that, but if you're coming to me for advice or whatever, I mean, you're kind of making it my job. Just saying. But no, we're not negative, we're just realistic. Come on, guys, grow some balls. I mean, like, what do you want? The last one, my favorite, well, it's not my favorite, but one of my favorites. Why is Capricorn such a workaholic? That shouldn't be even a question. Like, oh, well, workaholic, when you associate that with holic, it's not good. But we like to work because we like stability. We like to be secure. I feel like everybody should feel like this, but of course I'm biased. But I'm saying, like, who wouldn't want to work? And it may become, you know, like if you start avoiding your children and like your responsibilities because of work, that's different. I'm speaking for me. If you like to do overtime, you know, you want some extra money. And like I said, with money is a thing for us because we know it can give us the stability and the security that we crave. So work, if you like your job, you might find yourself overworking. You know, it does get bad to the point where you might stay at a job and it's stressing you out because the money's good. Like, that's often where I put myself, you know, personally. But I mean, for the most part, like, I felt like niggas should be, I mean, people should be glad that you're even willing to work. I mean, it's nobody's like, ooh, you should have a job. I don't know, but I'm saying, like, we're not. Now this one, I can't even really argue because, you know, again, like if you're avoiding like daily responsibilities and, you know, you're avoiding your family and your children. I don't have children. I don't have like a big family, so that's not an issue for me specifically. But, you know, some of you, this may apply. Then, you know, you need to maybe, but you have your own reasons for working. Like, again, if you are if you are disregarding your family, or what am I trying to say, if you are like abandoning your family for work, you need to do some work, whether you're a Capricorn or not. Like, that's, you need to find a balance. But I mean, if you're like doing that to support your family, working overtime to make sure your family's good, you know, putting in all these hours to make sure your family is good and secure and, you know, have a good foundation or whatever, I get it. I don't know about others don't get it, but I totally get that. But it's, that one is more, you know, you got to fill it out. But I do hear that a lot about Capricorn specifically, like we're workaholics, or, you know, we just, you know, work is our baby. I mean, again, for me, I don't have children right now. I have a dog, but I work from home, so it's like we can be together. Like, she's right at my feet while I'm working, so, you know, whatever. But yeah, I believe that's it, guys. I just wanted to come here and spill a little tea, give you a little, you know, razzle dazzle on your, I don't know what that means. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Coming from a Capricorn sun. If you have comments, leave them in the comments. If you relate in the comments. You know, like this video, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.